What do Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Oprah Winfrey have in common, besides being billionaires? They also share some habits that help them achieve and maintain their wealth. Do you want to know what these habits are and how you can adopt them in your own life? If so, keep watching this video. Hello and welcome to Make Rich Money, the channel where we talk about all things money, finance, and wealth creation. And I'm here to help you learn how to grow your income, save more, invest smarter, and live a richer life. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 9 habits of wealthy people that anyone can emulate. These habits are not secrets or tricks, but proven principles that can help you achieve financial success and freedom. Whether you want to become a millionaire, a billionaire, or just improve your financial situation, these habits will help you get there faster and easier. Habit number 1. They have a growth mindset. One of the most important habits of wealthy people is that they have a growth mindset. This means that they believe that they can improve their skills, abilities, and knowledge through learning and effort. They don't see failure as a setback, but as a feedback. They don't see challenges as obstacles, but as opportunities. They don't see limitations as boundaries, but as possibilities. According to Carol Dweck, a Stanford psychologist and the author of the book Mindset, people with a growth mindset are more likely to achieve their goals than people with a fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their talents and intelligence are fixed and cannot be changed. They tend to avoid risks, give up easily, and blame others for their failures. People with a growth mindset embrace risks, persist in the face of difficulties, and take responsibility for their outcomes. A famous example of someone with a growth mindset is Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla, SpaceX, and PayPal. He is known for his ambitious and visionary projects that aim to revolutionize transportation, energy, and space exploration. He has faced many failures and setbacks in his career, such as rocket explosions, production delays, lawsuits, and criticism. But he never gave up on his dreams and continued to learn from his mistakes and improve his products. He once said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." Having a growth mindset is essential for achieving wealth and success in any field. But it's not enough to just have a positive attitude. You also need to take action on your goals and plans. That leads us to habit number 2. Habit number 2. They set smart goals. Another habit of wealthy people is that they set SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These are the criteria that make a goal effective and realistic. By setting SMART goals, wealthy people have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, how they will measure their progress, what resources they need, why they are doing it, and when they will accomplish it. According to research by Dr. Gail Matthews, a psychology professor at Dominican University in California, people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them than people who don't, and people who share their goals with others are 78% more likely to achieve them than people who keep them to themselves. Writing down your goals helps you clarify your thoughts and focus your attention. Sharing your goals with others helps you get feedback, support, and accountability. A good example of someone who sets SMART goals is Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.com. He started his online bookstore in 1994 with the goal of becoming the largest seller of books in the world. He made his goal specific by choosing a niche market, books, measurable by tracking his sales and market share, achievable by leveraging the internet and technology, relevant by solving a customer problem, convenience and selection, and time-bound by setting deadlines and milestones. He later expanded his goal to become the largest seller of everything in the world, and he achieved that too. Setting SMART goals is a powerful way to turn your dreams into reality, but it's not enough to just have a plan. You also need to execute it and monitor it. That leads us to habit number 3. Habit number 3. They track their finances. The third habit of wealthy people is that they track their finances. This means that they know how much money they earn, spend, save, invest, and owe. They use tools like budgets, spreadsheets, apps, or software to keep track of their income and expenses. They review their financial statements regularly and make adjustments as needed. They also pay attention to their net worth, which is the difference between their assets and liabilities. According to a survey by U.S. Bank, only 41% of Americans use a budget to manage their finances, And according to a report by the Federal Reserve, only 31% of Americans know their net worth. This means that most people don't have a clear picture of their financial situation and don't know if they are making progress or not. Tracking your finances helps you see where your money is going, where you can save more, where you can invest more, and where you can reduce your debt. It also helps you measure your financial health and wealth. A good example of someone who tracks his finances is Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks and a star of Shark Tank. He is known for being a self-made billionaire who started from nothing. He once said, "I used to drive around, look at the big houses, and imagine what it would be like to live there and use that as motivation." He also said, "I still do the same thing today, only now I can afford them." He tracks his finances by using a personal balance sheet that shows his assets and liabilities. He updates it every month and uses it to make financial decisions. Tracking your finances is a crucial habit for building wealth and achieving financial freedom. But it's not enough to just have a good handle on your money. You also need to make it work for you and grow it. That leads us to habit number 4. Habit number 4. They pay themselves first. The fourth habit of wealthy people is that they pay themselves first. This means that they save and invest a portion of their income before they spend it on anything else. They treat saving and investing as a priority, not an option. They automate their savings and investments by setting up direct deposits or transfers from their paycheck or bank account to their savings or investment account. They also increase their savings and investments as their income increases. According to a report by Bankrate, only 16% of Americans save more than 15% of their income, which is the recommended amount by most financial experts. And according to a report by CNBC, only 39% of Americans have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency expense. This means that most people are living paycheck to paycheck and are not prepared for unexpected events or opportunities. Paying yourself first helps you build an emergency fund, save for your short-term and long-term goals, and grow your wealth through compound interest. A good example of someone who pays himself first is David Bach, the author of the best-selling book The Automatic Millionaire. He coined the term the latte factor to illustrate how small amounts of money can add up over time if you save and invest them instead of spending them on unnecessary things like coffee or cigarettes. He also created a system called the Pay Yourself First plan, which shows you how to automatically save and invest at least 10% of your income every month without changing your lifestyle. Paying yourself first is a simple but effective habit for creating financial security and abundance. But it's not enough to just save and invest your money. You also need to protect it and keep it safe. That leads us to habit number 5. Habit number 5. They manage their risks. The fifth habit of wealthy people is that they manage their risks. This means that they don't put all their eggs in one basket, but diversify their assets and income streams. They also use insurance, legal, and tax strategies to protect their wealth from losses, lawsuits, and taxes. They don't gamble with their money, but calculate the potential returns and risks of their investments. They don't rely on luck, but on planning and preparation. According to a report by Fidelity Investments, 77% of millionaires have at least 3 sources of income, and 32% have at least 5 sources of income. And according to a report by WealthX, 79% of billionaires have diversified their wealth across multiple industries and sectors. This means that wealthy people don't depend on a single source of income or a single type of asset, but create multiple streams of income and invest in different asset classes. This helps them reduce their exposure to market fluctuations, economic downturns, and industry disruptions. Managing risks also helps them avoid losing their wealth to unforeseen events or circumstances, such as accidents, illnesses, lawsuits, or taxes. They use insurance policies, legal entities, and tax shelters to shield their wealth from potential threats and liabilities. A good example of someone who manages his risks is Warren Buffett, the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and one of the richest people in the world. He is known for his value investing philosophy and his diversified portfolio of businesses and stocks. He once said, "Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing." He also said, "Rule number 1. Never lose money." Rule number 2. Never forget rule number 1. He manages his risks by investing in companies that have strong competitive advantages, stable earnings, and low debt. He also uses insurance companies, such as Geico and National Indemnity, to generate cash flow and hedge against losses. Managing your risks is a vital habit for preserving and growing your wealth over time, but it's not enough to just protect your money. You also need to use it wisely and responsibly. That leads us to habit number 6. Habit number 6. They spend less than they earn. The sixth habit of wealthy people is that they spend less than they earn. This means that they live within or below their means and avoid unnecessary or excessive spending. They don't buy things to impress others, but to satisfy their needs and wants. They don't use debt to finance their lifestyle, but to leverage their assets. They don't waste money on fees, interest, or penalties, but save money on discounts, deals, or rewards. According to a report by The Ascent, the average American household spends $61,224 per year, which is more than the median household income of $60,336. And according to a report by NerdWallet, the average American household has $15,654 in credit card debt, $27,669 in auto loans, $46,597 in student loans, and $184,417 in mortgage debt. This means that most people are living beyond their means and are drowning in debt. Spending less than you earn helps you create a positive cash flow, which is the difference between your income and expenses. A positive cash flow allows you to save more, invest more, and pay off your debt faster. A good example of someone who spends less than he earns is Warren Buffett, who we mentioned earlier. He is known for his frugal lifestyle and his modest spending habits. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives a relatively cheap car and flies economy class. He once said, "If you buy things you don't need, soon you will have to sell things you need." Spending less than you earn is a simple but powerful habit for creating financial stability and independence. But it's not enough to just save money. You also need to make money and increase your income. That leads us to habit number 7. Habit number 7. They increase their income. The seventh habit of wealthy people is that they increase their income. This means that they don't settle for a fixed or low income, but seek ways to earn more money and create multiple streams of income. They don't rely on a single job or source of income, but diversify their income sources and leverage their skills, knowledge, and network. They don't work for money, but make money work for them. According to a report by CNBC, the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. These include earned income, salary or wages, profit income, business or entrepreneurship, interest income, savings or loans, dividend income, stocks or funds, rental income, real estate or property, capital gains income, assets or investments, and royalty income, intellectual property or creative works. Having multiple sources of income helps you increase your cash flow, reduce your dependence on a single source of income, and take advantage of different opportunities and markets. A good example of someone who increases his income is Tony Robbins, the motivational speaker and author. He is known for his multiple businesses and ventures that span across various industries and sectors. He has earned income from his speaking fees and coaching programs, profit income from his companies and partnerships, interest income from his lending platform, dividend income from his investments and funds, rental income from his properties and resorts, capital gains income from his asset sales and acquisitions, and royalty income from his books and courses. Increasing your income is a key habit for creating financial abundance and prosperity, but it's not enough to just make money. You also need to share it and give it back. That leads us to habit number 8. Habit number 8. They give back. The 8th habit of wealthy people is that they give back. This means that they don't hoard their money, but share it with others who are less fortunate or in need. They don't see money as an end, but as a means to make a positive impact and difference in the world. They don't measure their wealth by how much they have, but by how much they give. According to a report by the Chronicle of Philanthropy, the top 50 philanthropists in America gave away $14.7 billion in 2020, which is more than double the amount they gave in 2019. And according to a report by Forbes, the top 10 richest people in the world have pledged to donate more than $100 billion of their wealth to various causes and charities. Giving back helps you create a legacy, inspire others, and improve the lives of millions of people. It also helps you feel happier, more grateful, and more fulfilled. A good example of someone who gives back is Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and one of the richest people in the world. He and his wife Melinda Gates have donated more than $50 billion of their wealth to various causes and initiatives through their foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Their foundation focuses on improving global health, education, and poverty reduction. They have also joined the Giving Pledge, a campaign that encourages billionaires to give away at least half of their wealth to philanthropy or charitable causes. Giving back is a noble and rewarding habit for creating financial happiness and meaning, but it's not enough to just donate money. You also need to enjoy it and have fun with it. That leads us to habit number 9. Habit number 9. They have fun. The 9th and final habit of wealthy people is that they have fun. This means that they don't take money too seriously, but enjoy it and use it to create memorable and meaningful experiences. They don't see money as a source of stress, but as a source of freedom and joy. They don't sacrifice their happiness for money, but use money to enhance their happiness. According to a report by Gallup, only 33% of Americans are engaged and happy at work, while 67% are either not engaged or actively disengaged. And according to a report by the Harris Poll, only 33% of Americans are very happy with their lives, while 67% are either somewhat happy or not happy. This means that most people are not satisfied with their work or their life, and are not living up to their full potential. Having fun helps you boost your mood, energy, and creativity. It also helps you connect with others, express yourself, and live in the present. A good example of someone who has fun is Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group and one of the most adventurous and charismatic entrepreneurs in the world. He is known for his fun-loving personality and his daring exploits. He has set several world records in hot air ballooning, kite surfing, and space travel. He has also created several businesses and projects that reflect his passions and interests, such as Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Music, and Virgin Unite. Having fun is an essential habit for creating financial well-being and fulfillment. It is also the ultimate goal and reward of wealth creation.